St. John Baptist de La Salle. Live Jesus in our hearts.
Jesus has some very strong words today, and I would like to share a few short reflections. You can't expect anything else from a short bishop. On the gospel. I'm glad that you took that. When Jesus says things that cause sin, and you refer to the original, as you know, the gospel was written in Greek. That's why we don't understand it more often than not. He uses the word scandalon, from which we get the word scandal. And what does scandalon means? It's when somebody sees you walking and deliberately trips you, puts an impediment in your way. And that is what Jesus wants to say when he says things that cause sin. And he says, unfortunately, these things inevitably, he says, okay, part of life. So when we pray to the Lord, as we did in the responsorial psalm, guide me, Lord, along the everlasting way, we also asking the Lord to free us from anything that could cause us scandal, that could cause us to trip on our way. I would like you to say a prayer in your hearts today as you prepare for life. That's why you're here. And this is the prayer I suggest to you, something that I also include in so many of my prayers. Jesus, help me never, never, ever to cause scandal to anybody, to cause somebody to get deviated from the good road or even trip on the way. Because Jesus says that bad things inevitably happen, but our prayer is that we avoid being the ones doing them. The Lord also teaches us an important lesson, that if you love a person, you wish them well, you have the courage and the humility, because it takes a lot of humility, to correct them. You know a friend is not doing the right thing. If you really wish them well, you tell them. This is what Jesus says. If your brother sins, rebuke him. If he repents, forgive him. But the first thing is, it's not because we are holier, or we are better than anybody. We're not. We're all sinners. We all need the Lord's forgiveness. But our prayer is that we will have the courage and humility to help each other on the way. As you know, the holy founder of the De La Salle brothers, St. John Baptist de La Salle, chose one word as the star that guides the ministry of the brothers, Fides. This light that shines in the world among so many types of darkness. Today, the apostles asked the Lord, increase our faith. For you who have the privilege to be part of the De La Salle family, this prayer means that you want the ideals of the school the extraordinary examples of so many saints and martyrs of the De La Salle brothers will be an example to you. We are celebrating Saint Martin of Tours. He was not French. He was born in Hungary, Pannonia is the Latin name for the territory where Martin was born. He became a Roman soldier, we're talking about the 4th century, and he became a catechumen. That is, he decided that he wanted to be a Christian, because his parents were pagan, they were not Christian. He met, obviously, other Christians, met Jesus in his life, and said, I want to be part of this family, the family of believers in Jesus. And you know the story that as a catechumen he had not been baptized yet. He met, as a Roman soldier, he met an old man in the winter cold, probably a day such as this, and he cut his cloak in two and gave half of his cloak to this man who was in the snow and shivering in the cold. At night, he has a dream, and Jesus appears to him in the form of this man, and he said, thank you, Martin, because I was shivering in the cold, and you helped me. And that is a story of a great man that shows us the truth of what Jesus tells us. Whatever you do to the least of my brethren, you do it to me. And this should be your glory as you grow up and you decide what you're going to do with your own life. Pray that you use your talents for the good, as service to other people, and that you see Jesus in other people, in each other and in other people. Martin then became a Christian. Later on he became a priest and a bishop, one of the first bishops in the history of the church to be called a saint. So let us also pray for the leadership in the church today. But we leaders may be of service and a good example, but you are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. So pray through the intercession of Saint Martin that you always be of service to each other, and that you grow to be men of principle, that people can depend on you, as you can read when you come into here. The best ability is dependability. People can depend on you to do the right thing.